Every year, hundreds of thousands of people find love on Match.com. CYE Harmony is responsible for nearly 5% of marriages in the U.S. Zoosk.com, the romantic social network. Online dating. How does it work? What is the attraction? Is it effective? What is the method to the madness? Is it really possible for men and women to find a soulmate in this virtual world? To bring a bit of clarity to the matter, let's consult Joseph Walther's Social Information Processing Theory, or SIP. It was appropriately given this acronym to show the analogy between quickly finishing off a drink by gulping it down and drinking it a few sips at a time. Even though sipping it may take longer, you still get the entire drink. The same goes for relationships. Face-to-face communication is great for rapid relational growth, but using computer-mediated communication, or CMC in this case, meaning online dating sites, can bring about the same amount of relational growth, just over a longer period of time. While many people would believe it impossible to develop close relationships through this medium, Walther begs to differ. Even while nonverbal cues such as facial expression, proximity, and tone of voice are filtered out, he believes that people can in fact adapt and use their words to effectively match that of face-to-face communication. If this is so, then how do these love connections develop? How are these relationships forming by words alone? What sort of linguistic strategies can you use to come across in the way you want? Some tips for success is the importance of communicating warmth. The most important thing is to be yourself and be open when it comes to self-disclosure. It is okay to offer up compliments and praise, and maybe even throw in a few words of affection. Doing this, though, still gives only very small doses of communication and affection, so what is it that keeps people coming back for more? What leads to a greater level of intimacy? The answer to this is anticipated future interaction and chronemic cues. Author M. Griffin describes anticipated future interaction as a shadow of the future. This is because if people know that they will be having future contact with someone, they will try to reduce uncertainty by volunteering up personal information, therefore building intimacy and trust in the relationship. Chronemics deals with how people handle time in their interactions with others. Walther believes that there are different meanings in the different increments of time elapsed between messages. For example, in new couples, prompt responses usually signal liking. However, couples who are becoming more familiar and comfortable with each other don't really need quick responses to signal liking. So in that case, the liking is actually in the delay of the message response. So, while you're sitting at your computer worrying, you can think back to these cues and better gauge the meaning behind their sent or unsent message. So, if you're looking to find love, don't automatically shut down the idea of finding an online romance, especially now that you know a few tips on how to take the like and turn it into love. And just remember, just because you aren't face-to-face, and just because it may take a little more time, doesn't mean that your love connection won't be just as personal.